Hello, mighty friends. I'm your host, Maria Cecilia, and welcome to Mighty Precious Girls podcast, where we share ways of inspiring the soul, growing the mind, and strengthening the body, so we can all achieve our greatness set by God and be courageous to defend all things precious. Welcome back. This is episode number 14. God's mercies meets us in self-care. Yes, my friends, thank you once again for listening, and thank you so much for sharing this. I am really grateful for this. So today I want to talk about to you moms, specifically to you moms, because you are a mighty precious girl, okay? Girls of all ages, this is for you. This is for your moms. I want to talk about our new challenge coming up on November 9th to the 12th, December 12th. It's 33 days, okay? We can do 33 days. And this challenge is it's called A Mother's Mercy, a whole body wellness journey. So we're going to go on this journey. You and I, we're going to get on our shoes and we're going to pack our bags and we're going to walk on this journey. 33 days where we're going to see God's mercy meet us at our self-care when we take care of our mind, our soul, and our body for 33 days. Because you know why? Because we're going to end this year, 2019, with such a kick in the butt. And we're going to start 2020 with such strength that we're going to be in awe what we're going to be able to accomplish. Remember that greatness that you and I were created to do. Because we were created by an almighty great God. And He does not create things for nothing. He didn't create us for nothing. He created us to do greatness on earth for His kingdom. And now more than ever, we need strong, fit moms out there. Because the fight is getting uglier and uglier. As you can see in social media, especially things we post on Mighty Precious Girls. I mean, it's an ugly fight out there. And you and myself are called to defend these girls and society. But how can we do that? How can we show the face of mercy, the face of God, if we look and cannot do that for ourselves? So, I know God has inspired me so much that if we find that mercy within ourselves to take care of ourselves, it would just flow and right into our children, into our community, into our marriages, into our friends, and the face of God's mercy keeps multiplying. It's like a ripple effect, but we gotta start within us. It's always like you can't give what you don't have. Now, 33 Days of Merciful Love, many of you might have heard it before. We've done it quite a few times in our Catholic Moms for Life page. And it's always been, okay, But this has been an it's been such an unbelievable year for myself in growth. I have grown from October 7th, I'll never forget that day, to now, that I have grown in the last maybe 20 years of my life. Because God has put so many things in this one year. And I know if I could do so much in 1 year to develop myself, in my mind, my strength, my soul, then everybody can do this. I'm not superwoman. I'm just a, mom at South Mississippi, barely had a good education, have a huge accent, as you can imagine. I mean, I'll tell you all my flaws right off the bat. But it's not me, it's Him. And He has given me these tools and He's given me these mentors and stuff that has helped me grow in such a short time. Because a year is a short time compared to the last 20 years. And that's why this Merciful Love challenge is a whole new and approved. I mean, like, what I want to say, like, under new management, for sure. I'm definitely a different person than I was the last few times we tried to do this challenge. And that's why I'm on here, to encourage you, you precious, mighty precious moms, mighty precious girls, for this. Okay. So the 33 Days to Merciful Love is based on the 33 Days to Merciful Love, Do It Yourself Retreat by Father Gatley. So yes, this is Catholic, but this is open to all women, because God's mercy, this is goes through all boards, everywhere. Everybody deserves His mercy. So this book shows you His face of mercy through the works of amazing, mighty, precious women. They just happen to be Catholic, but you can learn from them. Just like if we were to learn from, strong women who have gone through our history and done so much greatness. These are same. Just are mighty, precious women who have, religious aspect to them. So it's going to be based on the works of mostly of Saint Therese of Lisieux and Saint Faustina, who brought in with us the Divine Mercy. So that's mostly it. That's the soul part. And then we're going to focus on the mind and as well as the body, because we are mind, body, and soul. God created us a whole being. So this is a whole body wellness journey. And this is where God's going to meet us in our self-care. On this journey, we need to just give it all for 33 days. That's so easy. I mean, fighting cancer is hard. This is easy. So we'll take these 33 days for ourselves. We're going to be selfish in a sense, but it really isn't selfish, because this self-love is going to flow through you and in other aspects of your life and with other aspects of your relationships, with your neighbors, with your friends, your community, your church. I mean, it's just a ripple. And that's what we want to create, because, man, are we up for a fight? Because as you can see, society is just fighting even harder to take the souls of our children, our girls, even our husbands and ourselves, and devour it and destroy them forever. But God is mightier, and He has us as warriors. So we're women who are putting armors of God, and we're fighting for our soul, and we're fighting for those children and society, because we are going to take back. We're going to take them back and bring this out. But we have to be prepared. We have to be fierce. So this 33 Days of Merciful Love Challenge, we're going to have, like I said, it's a whole new and improved. First of all, we're going to have a journal that's going to go with this, that for every day. And inside this journal is going to have a lot of amazing stuff. We're going to have a few questions to help us go in depth of what the reading we spent of that day. And let me tell you, the readings are very short. They're not like chapter readings. There's like maybe a page, 2 pages and a half, probably the max. And there will be some questions that you can read and answer if you would like, but help you be more, go in depth into that reading. We'll have things about empowerment, tools, things that we've used on these girls, and have used on myself, if we've seen the growth. We'll share these tools. We'll share exercises to enhance these tools, as well about nutrition, about other habits that we need to look at and see how we can improve. We'll have even a habit tracker, because, let's get scientific here. If we can have it, we can see where we have improved, where we haven't improved, how we can keep improving. But if we don't have the data, we don't know where to start. Just like if we don't have a map, we don't know which direction to go. And the idea is at the end, you will have all this journal as your data, and you can see, I have done this, I have grown this is where I need to keep going. And that's the idea. We'll have even some coloring pages, because I don't know about you, but coloring relaxes me. And sometimes when the kids see me, especially the 3-year-old sees me coloring, guess what she wants to do is, besides destructing the house, she wants to color. So together we're coloring, we're talking. I love the conversation she comes up. So we'll have some of that in there with empowerment quotes from the Bible, merciful quotes from the Divine Mercy. So we'll have that as well in the journal. Besides the journal, we'll have some exercises that will enhance our strength, our body strength. You don't need any equipment, just your body. You can add equipment, you don't need it. And it builds on. It starts off slowly and it builds. So you can see yourself building the strength, because physical strength is a must, moms. We need it so we can get up, so we can face the chaos that's before us, and body is not tired, because our body gives out quite fast these days, and we need its strength to keep going, So there will be basic, and even if you can't do the basic, we're going to be encouraging you just to go for a walk a little faster, walk a little, tighten your muscles, things of that sort that we're going to get through there. Also, we'll have a place where you can go and educate yourself on other aspects, like nutrition, like sleeping, like intermittent fasting. These will be what they call teaching modules, and you'll be able to read them. They're not in depth. You don't need to have a master's for any of this. And then there will be a challenge as well for you to do that, to see if you can get yourself, push yourself. That's the idea. We're going to push each other. So we'll have that, the teaching modules, we'll have the exercise, we have the book for the in-depth, we have the journal as well. So all these tools are to enhance our mind, body, and soul, right? Because we're here to inspire the soul, grow the mind, and strengthen the body. And we're here for each other. And we will have a very private Facebook page, so you can be as involved or not. Outside of that, the last thing is we'll have a weekly Zoom meeting. Excuse me. And in this meeting, you can either watch it live or you can watch it whenever you can, which will also have videos from Father's talk about each of this chapter. So it's once a week, Father will give a more in-depth version of this merciful love through Saint Teresa's work, through the Divine Mercy, which you can watch on your own time. But it's very, very powerful, his talks. I definitely will not be able to do any justice, but it's very powerful. So that's a lot you're going to be able to receive for 33 days. We're just going to fight hard for ourselves. God's going to meet us at God's mercy and strength is going to meet us at self-care. Like I said, we're going to finish this year so strong that we will be shocked. We will be even more empowered to start 2020, a new decade, with ways to get holier, stronger, and take back societies from the grips of the evilness. We're doing this so we can change the culture of death to life. But it's got to start with us. Culture of life means living life to the fullest. It's not just defending the unborn, but it's the way we are living our life. And if we live a merciful, love life, starting with ourselves and with others, we change the culture of death to life, because people would want that. Girls would want that kind of life. And then they would want it for their unborn. And they would choose and they would save their lives of their unborn child, because they're empowered by that merciful love that we have rippled effect within our home, in our community. So I encourage you to see what's this about. Just get on our email list. Nothing else to it at the moment. We'll start sending emails about it, and then you can see if this is a challenge for you, and if this is something you're going to take on for 33 days. I promise you, my friends, my mighty precious moms, we're in this together. I need it as much as you need it. We all need it. We can always improve. Even if you've already done this book, great, let's do it again. Because you know, and I know, if you've done this before, wow. And you haven't, Let's do it. I promise you, your life will change just even doing the book. So I will leave the link where you can sign up just for our emails, nothing else at the moment, and you can see what this is all about. And I encourage you to give it a try, okay? So I want to leave with a quote from Divine Mercy, a few quotes. I usually write the ones that inspire me here and there. She says, God says, fear nothing, I am with you. Our Lord told her. He says, you are my joy. You are my heart's delight. That's how he feels about each and one of us. And he said, my child, do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. You see, and the Divine Mercy book has so much richness about his merciful love. And let's find this, let's find it, and let's hold on to it for ourselves and for the world to come. Okay? Thank you so much, and please just sign for the email and you'll get to learn more about this. So thank you for listening. To learn more about the enrichment program of the Mighty Precious Girls, please find us at www.mightypreciousgirls.com. Find us on Facebook and just share. We're grateful for you sharing. Do all great things social media can do. Remember, be kind, be brave, save lives.